Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It's the weekend. Woo. And I know everybody's like, well, you're retired. What do you care that it's the weekend? I get the point, but for whatever reason, the weekends still feel different to me. I think because through the week I put so much pressure on myself to do things, to get things accomplished. You know, I'm not just sitting in my recliner all day long. So weekends, of course, I relax things a little bit, but I still got to get things done. Today's walk day. Sorry, you guys. I'll try to edit all that out. Yeah, walk day. It's wash my bedding day. It's wash that day. She is patiently waiting, you guys. She's ready to go outside. Not because she necessarily is in a hurry to go outside to take care of business. No, she just knows that once we go outside, she comes back in and she gets her breakfast. She's so food driven. Just like somebody I know. All right, let's get a weigh-in. Today is Saturday, June the 21st. Let's turn it around. At 5:38, y'all. I got up early again. It was actually like 5 minutes to 4 a.m. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like I wake up at 4 and then I just get up. You know, I do like try to snuggle down and see if I can fall back to sleep. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So let's get a weigh-in because I feel the need to guzzle a bottle of water. So let's weigh in so I can do so. Come on, scale. Be good to mama today. All right, you guys, here we go. Hang on, you guys. Scale. I think I need a new battery. Okay. All right, so 230.2. Okay, and then yesterday I was 231. Even, so almost a pound. I'm good with it. Like I say, as long as it's going in the right direction. And keep it in mind that tomorrow is mixed macro day. And yes, I'm still going to do it. Like, I'm still going to do my mixed macro day. So, I looked back to my first video. So, not super successful. I've been doing this 2 weeks now, and we're looking at 3 pounds, just over 3 pounds in 2 weeks, which is, you know, nothing to brag about, but that's why this is not oh, here I'm losing weight, come watch me lose all this weight. Technically, that's not what this channel is about. It's about, I started a weight loss journey. Here we go. Whatever happens, happens. And you'll see all the successes and all the failures. I don't want to just be like, oh, look, all successes and look how great I'm doing. And yeah, because I struggle. So I see channels where just weight loss is not linear, you guys. So, I mean, unless they're doing funny business, I can't imagine somebody being on a weight loss journey and losing weight every day, because weight loss is not linear. Now, when I did all that fasting, when I was fasting for a week, 2 weeks, a month, of course you're going to drop all the time. And that's one of the benefits of fasting, is if you got a lot of weight to lose, it's very motivating. It's very motivating to get up in the morning and be excited to step on the scale, because you're probably going to see a drop. But that's not where I'm at right now. I'm just like, I'm on a journey. Come join me. Come watch of my ups and downs. And the channel hopefully keeps me a little bit more motivated and inspired to lose the weight, because it's not just me looking at the scale anymore. But I also look at non-scale victories, like anything, how your clothes fit. For example, my non-scale victories are, and I just noticed that this morning, was my stomach. As you can see, if you didn't watch my workout video from yesterday, then you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But I'll just tell you, if you look at that video, you can see how I'm built. I'm built like I think they say a pear, because I'm smaller on the top than and then bigger on the bottom. So I've got that pear shape. So when I put on a lot of weight, I put it on everywhere, but mostly from the waist down, my hips, my thighs, my stomach. And my stomach usually looks like 6 months pregnant. And then I noticed this morning it looks a lot flatter. Now I look like 3 months pregnant. Or maybe 4. But much flatter. Like when I'm sitting, I can tell that my gut is not so much in my way. And at night, when you're pregnant, well, if you're a male, you don't know, but when you're pregnant, it's just harder to do things. So when you got that big gut in front of you, it's hard to do things, just like when you're pregnant. Bend over. Everything you do, your gut gets in the way. When I'm in bed at night, I already explained how I flip and flop all night long because of my fibromyalgia. And flipping and flopping is crazy. When I've got the bigger gut, and the added weight doesn't make it super easy to turn over in bed, to flop over from side to side. It's harder. And again, I'm speaking as somebody who's been at 300. So is it as hard now as it was then? No, of course not. But I've also got down to 160, and my gut wasn't there, and it was pretty much a non-issue, and things were just better. They're just better. And, that made me realize how, although it's annoying to go to the doctor and they're like, oh, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat, with every visit, no matter what you're there for. As much as it pains me to say they're right in the sense of you are going to feel better. You are going to have less issues. I mean, when I started the weight loss journey and I was 300 pounds, you guys, I was like on, I can't even tell you how many medications, including supplements, but a lot of pills every day. Supplements and medication, prescription. Yeah, it was terrible. And then once that weight started falling off, I still take supplements. I still take my vitamins, and I'm always low on D, so I take D. I'm always low on B12, so I take B. So I still take supplements. but I am not on one prescription medication, which is amazing. So losing the weight does help. So that's a non-scale victory, that I don't have to take all those pills. You know, and that my weight and my blood pressure is under control. Just non-scale victories. Don't forget those, you guys. You know, a lot of people I talk to, they don't want to go to the gym. And I know this is very common. A lot of them say, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to lift weights. I'll bulk up. Well, number one, I can only talk about myself, y'all. But most, especially if you're a woman, you're going to have to be in that gym every day for hours, pushing heavy weight to bulk up. And if you're someone in my age range, you're probably not gonna bulk up. I mean, you would really have to be in the gym. You'd have to be a gym rat and be in there all the time and pushing heavy weights. And as an older human being, I don't think we have it in our body anymore to do that. Can you build muscle? Of course. But it's just going to be, you know, if you lose all the weight, then you're just going to have muscle. You're going to look lean. You're going to look way more toned. So, I don't know why. I mean, because as you get older, you lose a lot of muscle mass. So it's important to try to build it back up and not let it deplete. And then, you know, it's hard for you to walk, or you can't even lift a gallon of milk or something. You know, it's important to stay strong. So, I mean, it's hard for me if you watch that video. I mean, I struggle in the gym. I do. But it's just because of, you know, the physical issues I have. The knees. I've got, you know, arthritis is kicking my ass, you know, and it has started doing that like 10 years ago. You know, it started, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. That's why I try to keep moving, you know, walking and going to the gym and stuff, because I know sitting in a chair ain't gonna help with our arthritis at all. So I just try to keep my body moving, keep everything greased up. Yeah, because I want to lose this weight, but I also want to be strong. I want to feel strong for 66. And, you know, walking is good for your heart, but it's not going to build, you know, strengthen up your muscles. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm doing the best I can, you guys. I'm excited for next week to do a little bit of alternate day fasting. I'm really excited for that. So let's see if we can push that scale a little bit next week. All right, you guys, I got to get off of here because my dog is over my bull crap. All right, Jersey. I gotta take her outside, and I may be back. Let's see, where am I at? I'm at 13 minutes. Okay, I may be back to make a very short video later, to show you what I'm having for lunch, because I'm finally eating something different. All right, you guys, I gotta get out of here and get my walk done. And Jersey needs to go outside. All right, you guys, catch you later. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.